Hello and welcome to Community with me, Melissa Sandfield. We are here today with some great ladies, and one is going to teach us all about fashion and how to design some beautiful things, and the other one is going to tell us about the great work that she's doing in the community, which is of course why we're here. It's what we're all about here in the community. So I will not take even another moment of your time. I'm going to introduce my first guest. Her name is Crystal Melton, and she's going to tell us all about these fantastic fashions that she's making by hand. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm doing well.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for bringing me back to life, this radio show. She said, Crystal said, I'd like to come. And I go, oh my God, I haven't done a show in 3 months. And this is a great opportunity to come back to have two wonderful ladies back in the studio. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, let's just say that I am a nurse by day and a jewelry designer by night. I'm a wife and a mother.
Yes.
I can't think of anything else really to say about myself except for that. I just love using my hands to create things.
Yes.
And I'm getting back to that now. There were some years that I just put everything on hold. I put myself on hold for my children, and I just want to get back to me.
Right.
So this is a start here.
Yes. And what do we have here today?
Well, everything is, I'm a multimedia jewelry designer, so I work with acrylic paint, resin, crochet and fiber arts, and eventually I want to try my hand at metal smithing. So
what does that mean?
Metal smithing? Multimedia?
Yes.
Just the media that I work with. Mm-hmm. It's not the same as multimedia like digital media.
Okay.
You know, when you're referring to art, it's just referring to the materials that you use. And I work with decoupage as well. So.
And what is that?
Decoupage, here's an example of decoupage right here. And that's an item that will be released soon, so you're the first person to look at them.
Wow.
And those are called Ransom for Many, and
these are so
you can
pretty.
see why
and
it's
they're
called
light.
Ransom for
It looks heavy, but it's actually very light. And the color, the picture is not doing it justice because it's more like a peach tone. Trying to find, yeah, it's more like a peach color if you can see it there. It's very pretty. And so you design everything yourself. How did you get into this?
Well, all my friends know that I have a weakness and a sickness for accessories, especially earrings. And they're always big. Well, every once in a while I'll wear a stud or something like that, but for the most part they're big because I usually have an afro. And so I was looking for things to show up underneath my afro.
Right.
And I have a lot of pieces already from different designers, but my husband was like, you spend way too much money on jewelry. This is ridiculous. So I said, well, forget this. I'm going to make my own. I still buy other people's stuff, though.
Really?
Yes, but I make my own and I wear my own things. So anyway, this was just born of a desire to not only be creative, but to see if I can make something for myself, you know.
And so it turned into a hobby first, or you were like, from the very first pair, you were like, I can do this. I can make these designs for others.
I didn't start out that way. I did make myself a pair of crocheted earrings at first, and then I made some for a friend of mine for her birthday, and she loved them, and I was like, oh my gosh, she loved them, yay, you know. So then after that, I just started thinking about it like, well, maybe you can sell a few pairs. So I wasn't thinking, I didn't have a business mind at the time. I was just like, okay, maybe I'll just make a few of them and sell them, and that'll be it, you know. But well, here we are.
Here we are. Mm-hmm. So let me see each pair.
Okay.
We'll go through. I don't see a price tag on these, but I'm thinking I'm going to purchase these. So
okay, well.
Do you have two of a kind? Like, if I buy these, will I see someone else with these, or will you make them maybe with different colors, or maybe without the gold accents? How does that work? Like, if I buy this pair, what happens to like your ideas for the next pair?
Okay, well, that is a pair that I plan on making a lot of because they've turned out to be bestsellers. Mm-hmm. And they're called Kente Wrap Artists, and they're part of the Wrap Artist collection.
Wow.
So I will be offering different fabrics and different metals and beads to work with, but that is going to be a staple item. So there will be more. However, I have a few pieces that are one of a kind because none of us want to see each other coming and going all the time.
Right.
And I'm big on that. So
what if I said to you right now, okay, Crystal, I like these, mm-hmm. but I would like, I love navy. So what if I said I would like a navy pair with the same gold accents or maybe silver accent? Would you be able to do that, like a special order?
Sure, I do custom.
Okay, then you take those back.
And I do custom orders. Okay.
So let me see the black and white, please.
Okay, and then here's another bestseller. These are called Little Black Dress.
So pretty, and so much time. How much time does it take you to make these? Like, for example, these.
Well, the crocheted ones, it depends on the size of the pair, but those take me about 3 hours to complete a pair.
Wow.
So sometimes I'm faster with my hands. It depends. But usually about 3 hours.
These are gorgeous. I think they look really cute on me, too.
Sure they would. They would look good on her.
And let's see the pretty red ones right here.
These, okay. These are called frilly.
Oh my God, these are so pretty.
And they remind me of flowers, really, but I liked the name frilly for them, so.
So you have different collections. You've created all of this, and you're just running away with it. And everything is so beautiful, I must say.
You.
The earrings, what are the price ranges?
Well, the price range is anywhere, I would say anywhere from $15 up to $30, but you have to consider also, I think the prices are very fair. You have to consider also that when I hand paint, everything is front and back.
Wow.
Everything is glazed front and back.
I hate earrings that, like, the front is something and then the back is nothing, and then they kind of twist and turn, and the back is like plain. It's like someone started and they didn't finish the job.
I finished the job. Okay.
Oh, wow. I like those too.
These are called candy coated, and these also are painted front and back. Everything, I make sure there is a front and a back side. Always.
And so you're paying great attention to detail when you do your pieces.
Right.
And you apparently put a lot of love into these pieces.
Only love.
These are great. I like this too because this is great for spring. Looks like a lot of pink, and then there's like the greenish turquoise color, and I like these a lot too. So I think you made a trap for me tonight because I do have cash, and I actually like the black and white ones also. May I see those?
Sure. Those are called Black and White Affair.
Tell us where we can find your pieces.
Well, you can find my pieces on Big Cartel at soulfuladornments.bigcartel.com. And you can also reach me on Instagram at soulful_adornments.com. I'm sorry, soulful_adornments on Instagram. And Facebook, you can reach me at Soulful Adornments.
And how long ago did you start?
Last year, sometime last year. I really don't remember the exact month that I started, but it was sometime last year.
These are so cute.
I've sold quite a few pair of those too.
Really? I like these. And since you say you special order, there might be a time when I'm like, oh, like for my birthday, I'm going to be wearing like white and gold. So I'd say, hey, Crystal, can you make me a really pretty pair of white and gold earrings? That would be something that you could do. If I place an order, how long does it take for you to finish the product?
Okay, well, generally, all of these items are made to order. I just so happen to have these pair. But if it is sold, it's made to order.
Okay.
So it'll take anywhere, well, for the hand-painted pieces, these usually take about 7 days because there are layers. You have to prep it. You have to paint. You paint in layers. You glaze the layers. And then you have to wait for the drying in between layers. So these can take 7 days. And in the wintertime when it's moist like it is outside, sometimes it takes even longer. But I would add maybe a day or two to that. So
you can keep talking.
these.
I want to see those.
Okay. So I would say, and it's also on my website, 7 to 14 days processing time for those items. And then if you were to order a custom item, per our discussion, it can take maybe another 3 to 4 days as I would need to source your items and just to be sure that I can even complete your request.
Right.
So.
And these look like a great, can I get the camera on these? Great, thank you.
Oh, those are called On Fire.
Ah.
Everything has a name. I name my babies. So.
These are beautiful. There we go. And these will be great for Valentine's Day.
Yes, ma'am.
And a lot of people like red, and this is a very rich and kind of shiny, like you say, the glaze, it jumps out at me. That red is beautiful. It is a beautiful tone. And then, of course, red and purple go so well together. Very rich and royal colors together.
Thank you.
And then there's one last pair.
This pair right here?
No, I didn't. Well, you kind of picked
this
up
one?
those. Yeah. But let me show them on camera.
Those are Cherie.
Cherie. Are they named after a friend?
No, I just don't know why I thought of that name, but I said these look like Cherie, so.
So pretty. Like, I absolutely love these. When you told me that you were doing earrings, I couldn't even picture in my head like what they would look like or how they would be. So I was very, very, very impressed today, because today was the first time that I've actually seen them in person. I've seen them online, but just to see them in person, the detail, the work that you're putting into them, it looks really good, and I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm always adding these right here. I don't have a name for them yet. I don't know why, but I'll think of one.
Oh, yeah. What were you going to say?
What was I going to say? I don't remember right now.
Let's think about it as we take a really quick break. We're going to think about what Crystal was going to say. And
sorry, guys.
We'll be right back.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
We are here this evening with Crystal Melton, and she has some wonderful, wonderful fashions. Earrings are very unique, and I actually really love earrings, so I think that I'll be purchasing at least 2 pairs of these earrings tonight. I'm very impressed by her work, and she has a great website that she's launched, and part of going into business is planning, and it seems as though you've done quite a bit of planning and you've prepped yourself for greatness in the earring line. So tell us, what's your goal for your line?
Well, my goal for my line is expansion. As I stated before, I would like to get into metalsmithing eventually, but I still want to paint and I still want to crochet, but what I will do is incorporate metalsmithing into the line and also incorporate bracelets and necklaces.
Wow, yeah,
I just started with earrings because I love earrings so much. So these will always be my love, but definitely expansion. I still want it to be a one-person operation. And that's pretty much it right now. I'm happy with where I'm at the present.
Right.
And also what I did want to say is that I am adding more items. You know, usually every week I add a few more items.
Okay.
So just keep looking.
I love these. They're so different. I've never seen anything like this before.
Now, I have a pair for myself in orange, but I swear I have to make a pair in red, too. That red is so pretty.
But blue is my favorite color. Like, can you make these in blue?
I have some blue ones already.
Oh, really?
They're not with me, but I have some blue ones.
Okay. We'll shop off the air. That'll be a good thing. But I'm very, very, very impressed with your sense of even the color, the blending of the color here. It means so much to say to me. When I look at something to purchase, I like the fact that it's very detailed, it's very unique, it's not something you're going to see everywhere, that the colors are black and then like silver and white. So you can wear this with all black, you can wear it with all silver, you can wear it with all white. They're very simple but very detailed and so beautiful all at the same time. So I know you're going to do very, very, very well with these. And another question that I thought of during the break was, how do you name the earrings?
The names just come to me. You know, I think about them for a while and then they just, I don't know, they just come to me. You know, and I want every name to be elegant, but I want the name to embody the personality of the jewelry that I made.
Right.
So that's how I arrive at them. And this one is very near to my heart because I'm a believer in Christ. So ransom for many is what I came up with here because he is the ransom for many.
Yes.
So these are going to be my new favorites once I put them on the website. But I also, I do wear an ankh, because that's very meaningful to me as well. But not to get off topic, I want the earrings to embody the personality of the wearer and the names to embody the personality of the earrings. So,
well, you've done an amazing job.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your creativity. Without creative people in the world, my God, where would someone like me be? Because I just wear simple, plain things. I have no sense of fashion. I just wear whatever. And there are people like yourselves that create opportunity for yourself because you have a profession. And this is just something that you like to do. It's a hobby that can possibly turn into something much greater than you had ever expected.
It can, and I just take one step in front of the other every day. And as far as the jewelry goes, I'm kind of, everybody that knows me knows that I kind of do my own thing with fashion. I always have. It hasn't always been fun.
Right.
But I'm just coming into my own now where I just do what I like and I don't care what anybody thinks.
Oh, wow.
So this is born from that as well. I've always loved jewelry anyway, but it just is who I am.
Where do you see yourself selling your items? You have them online. You have your website, which is an amazing thing. Where else do you sell? Like, do you go to different stores or boutiques or?
I have planned on partnering with a couple of boutiques in Los Angeles, and it'll also give Los Angeles residents a break from paying for shipping.
Right.
And also, I do plan on vending at events, so I'm looking into that this year. Just doing, maybe starting out with 2 of them this year and expanding on that. But I do definitely plan on being stocked in a couple of boutiques if possible.
Oh, that's wonderful. I appreciate the way that you stepped out, like you say, you believe in God, on faith, right? So when you step out on faith as an entrepreneur, what does that mean?
Oh, gosh. Well, I've never really done anything like this before where I've had to step out, and I've been pushed, As some of my friends know, they've pushed me, and my husband has pushed me, and but once I decided to finally step out there on faith, it's just been an explosion of grace, and just the love that people have shown me and the compliments that people give me on customer service already, on customer service and the items themselves, But that's how I feel. If you do everything as if you're doing it for God, it'll show. So I'm not going to create a product that's faulty or defective or it's going to fall apart tomorrow. And the same with customer service. Everybody is going to know that I care about them.
Right.
Even if I've never seen you, I care about you because you believed in me enough to purchase this and you believe that you're going to get a good product.
Yes.
So I make sure to look at my emails, answer any questions anyone has, and I just want everything to remain that way. I never want to get to a point where I've lost touch with the consumer or the customer. So.
And what about like eBay? Will you put your goods on eBay?
I don't know. eBay is still overwhelming to me. It's kind of, I don't know if I'm ready for eBay yet. But
it is. But it seems like with fashion and with trends, because we're so trendy, that if one person is seen, the right person or a key person is seen, it can take off and there's like no turning back. You know what I mean? It can just blow up on you in a good way. So putting it out there is a great thing. You having a website is amazing. You making your own pieces is priceless because you know what you want. You know the quality of your work. And as an entrepreneur and a believer, you've got it all together, and I commend you, and I thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Give us your website one more time, and we're going to wrap it up.
Okay. Again, my website is soulfuladornments, bigcartel.com. And you can reach me on Instagram at soulful_adornments on Instagram and Soulful Adornments at Facebook.
That sounds good. Anything in closing that you'd like any of your viewers or anyone watching this or any of your customers to know?
Just know that I love you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for just the outpouring of love that I've received from everyone. And I look forward to serving you. Remember, I do custom orders. If you don't see something on the site, or if you see something but would like it in a different color, just let me know. Drop me a line on my website at the contact page, and I will be sure to get back to you.
Sounds good. Remember that Crystal sells amazing earrings, and she's looking at this time to venture into rings and bracelets and necklaces, which would just be right up my alley because I love everything to match. So if you like her goods, give her a call. Tell a friend about them. Show someone. Each one should tell someone else so we'll know and we can support each other. Small businesses, people that are doing great things. You will not find this quality of jewelry anywhere else. Not in Macy's, not in Bloomingdale's. This is handcrafted and it's made with love by Crystal Melton. We thank you for coming into the community.
Thank you so much for having me.
And come back whenever you have new things that you want to share. Come back in and we'll show it off.
I certainly will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll be right back with our next guest.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone. Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
Hello, and we are back in the community, and I have a very special guest who is all about the community, and that's what we want to make sure we're aware of. People that are doing great things, we want to gravitate to them. And she and I have just met today, but we've spoken over the phone. And Miss Laverne Duncan, she's going to tell us all about the great things that she's doing in the community. So I would like to welcome you, Miss Laverne.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Good to be here.
Yes.
My boss said, I have someone that I want on a show. I said, well, I have a show. Miss Laverne can come on my show. So I did. I called Max, who apparently is a friend of yours.
Yes.
And she hooked us up, which is a great thing. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Miss Laverne.
Well, I'm the executive director of a nonprofit called the Andy Street Community Association. And we empower communities to empower themselves by providing quality of life programming for adults as well as for youth, but with a special emphasis on youth in underserved areas of our cities. So that's what I do.
And how long have you been doing that?
I have been doing that for over 15 years.
Wow.
Over 15 years.
So you've seen children grow up.
I actually have. The interesting part of this particular story is when I first went to work for the city of Long Beach, my then boss told me, there's an area that I want you to pay close attention to. It turned out to be Andy Street, which happened to be the hottest spot in Long Beach for crime and drugs and gangs, etc. And something about the people there just called to me because of the fact that they were scared because of what was going on in their community. It was so bad there that the post office refused to deliver mail there.
Really?
Yes. So the city of Long Beach actually were very proactive in trying to effect change.
Yes.
And in working with a task force, I fell in love with the people.
Oh, wow.
And so it took us over 8 years to turn things around. So we went from having 60 to 70 police calls for service per month to with murders or whatever. Yes. And today it's like 1 or 2, and it could be loud partying, or maybe someone is loitering. But it took a lot of work of not just the property owners and getting them effective property management techniques, but also the people that live there, and them realizing that they can empower themselves to save their own neighborhood.
Oh, wow.
And that's what happened.
That's very commendable. That's amazing to see that you've made a difference on one street in this big old world, and it makes a difference.
Well, it's something that I think can be done everywhere. Yes. We need to know that we're not just the problem, but we're also the solution.
We are the solution.
And I've watched kids, you mentioned kids growing up. We have a variety of programs, including scholarship programs.
Oh, wow.
There is a couple of twins that I've known since they were 7 years old. And today they are getting ready to go into their junior year in college at 4.0s.
Wow.
One of them, they both work and go to school. One of them is even a teenage father. But one of the things that happened for them was they went through programming that gave them options. I don't have to join a gang.
Right.
I don't have to do this. I can do whatever I set my mind to because I'm in charge.
Because you're in charge. Oh, that's wonderful. So I love to see someone like yourself, Miss Laverne, who has a passion for the youth and have a passion for the community, and then you get in and you make a change. Because sometimes people have the passion and they have the fire, and then they don't do anything with it. And you can't keep that to yourself. You can't bottle it up. You got to share it.
Well, yeah, and the point is that what we model behavior that we want the ones coming behind us to do. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so we've heard about succession planning. Yes. Well, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those kids that came up through the programming to see what happens when they apply themselves. And that it's been fun for me to watch the kids grow up. Their parents, they saw their parents actually graduate from one of the classes in leadership and community and team building, and we make a big deal of it. They get T-shirts and jackets, and the councilman comes and the chief of police comes, and they turn to me and say, "Well, what about us, Miss Laverne? We want to do this too."
Yes,
and that's. And I did it. I was planning on doing it, not as soon as they wanted me to, but it ended up that way. But it really gives you a good feeling of community when you see the results of what we can do, no matter who you are, what we can do together. And even by ourselves. You just got to believe.
Just got to believe. Well, that's a wonderful thing. I mean, if you say you have the community, you have the people that live there, the property managers, then you have police and city officials behind you. You can't lose. Like, that's a formula for success. It really is. And for you to have that tenacity and the bravery, because a lot of people would run away from places like that. They don't run to them. Yes, and for you to have that heart to say, I'm going to do this. And I see a twinkle in your eye. You can tell, like, people that, like, you see it, we see it in each other, and I can learn some things certainly from you.
Well, I learned from my parents, and it comes back to where your roots are and where your values are. Yes. There's something that my mom used to say to me, all the time, always make sure you have the benefit of a doubt. And so if something happens, they don't look immediately to you because you've earned that benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And that's something I taught my kids, because it's all what you do and how you portray yourself that people look to see whether or not you were the one
Right.
that they look to first, or maybe not, because you have the benefit of the doubt. So it's something that I was brought up with. So
Right.
I just like to put it on, pass it on.
And that makes me think about, the Uber. I like using that word though. The Uber responsibility that parents have for their children, because we do teach them everything that they learn. At a certain point, they do make friends and they do go out on their own, but those core values that you teach your children, they stay with you. And it's important for people that come up behind us to instill these things in their children: respect, behavior, at school, to make sure they're doing the right thing, so our communities can be beautiful communities, litter-free communities, where people care about things, no graffiti. All these things go back to, what we were taught when we were being raised.
It's true. And when you look at, because not everyone is raised with a mom and dad in the home, or with a certain set of values, because they are mimicking what they see at home. Our neighborhoods did not get this way overnight, and it's not going to change overnight. But things that really encourage me is, back in 2003, about 45 of our kids painted a mural on the wall in their neighborhood. To date, there isn't one speck of graffiti on it, and that says something. It says something. It says that they respect, and others that even didn't take part also respect what the work that they do. And not only that, they owned it. They owned it.
Wow.
And we can all do that. We really can all do that if we own what we say and what we do.
Right. That's a great symbol, great thing to look at and remind us of the possibilities. Yes. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to speak about the program that's going to be going on for Black History Month. It does start Monday. We'll be right back.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
Hello, I am back with Miss Laverne Duncan, and she's from the Long Beach area, and we're glad to have her here in the studio with us today. We're speaking about empowering our youth. We're speaking about succession, the things that we do. We need to pass those things on to the people that come behind us, so we can lead a little trail. We're like everyone that comes before us, the Martin Luther Kings, the Harriet Tubmans. They're trailblazers, and they've left those trails for us like a blueprint that we should follow in our lives to try to do the right thing while we're here on earth.
That's absolutely right. And the genesis of this particular project is called Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow, because I think you have to learn about what happened in our history. You have to know what's going on today, and you have to move forward into tomorrow and move yourself and your family and your community forward. And it actually started out in one small room.
Really?
Yes, it did.
How did it start?
3 years
What
ago.
was the idea?
I was involved with a group of African Americans in Long Beach that was putting together they put together a task force that was looking at the different issues that impact African Americans in Long Beach. And one of the things that we did was we wanted to find out what was the state of Black Long Beach. But we wanted to bring people together in a way that people not only got educated, but also learned about who they were. And so in this one small gallery, we had Forgotten Images, which is it's an exhibit of artifacts, over 5,000 artifacts, which we didn't do the first year, by this couple, this amazing couple called David and Sharon McLucas, who have on their own been collecting artifacts from the 1600s all the way up to the present. These are authenticated artifacts for the civil rights history of African Americans. And I can't begin to tell you, people were lined up waiting to get into that room. And it wasn't just African Americans. It was everyone. Everyone, all races. They give guided tours. They explain the history of the pieces that people were looking at. People just loved it. Loved it. We had statistics out there about African American, what's happening, to teach people about what's going on in our community. So the second year, the proprietor, the administrator of the Expo Arts Center said, we've gotten so many calls that why don't you just take over the building?
Oh, wow.
So last year we took over the building, and instead of having it for one night, we had it for a whole weekend. And which was absolutely wonderful. And this year he goes, well, you know, it's gotten so much feedback on this. Take over the entire building, including the theater. And so we have done this, and it starts, and you said on Monday, but it's actually Tuesday. Tuesday on February 2nd, because the city council has decided, we have 3 African American council members, Al Austin, who co-hosts this event in his district, Dee Andrews in the 6th district, and Rex Richardson in the 9th district. And they got together and said, you know, we have got to put our weight behind this. And so there'll be a ceremony at City Council in which they will acknowledge and do a mayor will do a proclamation for this. And what we'll do on that Tuesday and Tuesday and Wednesday, we're inviting for a preview school children. School children to come on in and take a look, get a guided tour of those artifacts. And we also invited seniors and disabled, for the simple reason that when it kicks off, the official opening is Friday, the 5th.
Friday the 5th.
And there's so many people. Last year we had over 3,000 people that came through. So one of the reasons why I wanted to have seniors and disabled and young children have that preview where they don't have to deal with the crowds.
That's smart.
Yeah. Well, we have to do what we do for the community.
Yes.
And so besides the exhibit of Forgotten Images, we have Breaking Through, Lighting the Way, which are 12 Long Beach civil rights era women who have been firsts in the city of Long Beach, as well as have done things for the community as a whole. For instance, we have Evelyn Knight, who marched from Selma to Montgomery with Dr. King, and we have someone with a congressional gold medal. They span like over 700 years of African Americans history, because they're all older right now. So we have an exhibit that talks about them and what they've meant. And on Saturday, we have a whole day devoted to the youth, in which they get to talk about what they do, and they get to perform. They get to do whatever the little hearts desired, but we showcase what the youth can do. We also this year are showcasing African American inventors.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yes, it is. And one of the things that we found out, and I found out in my research, is that right in the city of Long Beach, we have an inventor that invented something that's used by every surgeon that allows them to go into the heart through a slit in the side. And we have him right here in Southern California, something that every surgeon uses, every hospital uses, and he's going to be featured also to talk to the kids about, again, you have options.
Yes.
You don't have to give up. You may have an idea that's brilliant.
Yes.
And look at what it's done for him.
Wow.
Okay, so, and then, of course, we have the gospel brunch, because as African Americans, we must talk about our faith. Yeah. But we have a gospel brunch. It's hosted by the Long Beach Ministerial Alliance.
Okay.
And we have 4 amazing choirs.
Oh, wow.
The choirs are just fabulous. And we also have a little bit of jazz history and a jazz quartet that will be playing also. So we have a full weekend planned. But our biggest event is the Emotions in Concert.
I'm looking at that. Oh, my goodness. I mean, you pulled out all the stops.
Yeah. I think that it's necessary to bring the whole city together. They not only get educated, but they also get entertained. It's something that we're used to doing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We love our entertainment, but I actually wanted to make sure that the education was there also.
Right. Well, you've done it. You've pulled it all together. And how many people did it take to pull this off?
Well, I will tell you, I have a really small, dedicated band of people that has been working with me since last May to make sure that this gets pulled off, and it's a fabulous event. I also have Mission Possible Entertainment, who is the production company, and they're amazing.
Wow.
And they really helped me to pull it together with staging and everything. So it's there was one person I had wanted to bring, Charles Julian Faring, who's our musical director, who himself is a multi-platinum and gold record performer, but he wasn't able to make it tonight with me. But it's an event that I would love to see all families come to, not just Long Beach families, but every family.
Every family.
Every family.
I mean, nowadays when we do things, it's like all inclusive. Mm-hmm. When you have any event going on, people just come together. If it's for a great cause, if you're able to learn something, network, meet other people that are like-minded, it always turns out well. Always. And it seems like we'll be entertained. And it seems like we're going to eat good on Sunday. And we're going to learn a lot.
For those of you who don't know, it's being catered by Medeiros. So if you don't know who Medeiros is, Medeiros Restaurants, they have a restaurant here in L.A. and a restaurant in the Long Beach area also. The food is going to be fabulous, which includes turkey meatloaf and jambalaya with some Mardi Gras team, even beignets.
Really?
Freshly made beignets. That's right. So.
Well, you know what? I want to deviate off everything for a second because I like food anyways. But I hear a little bit of an accent. A little bit.
Yes.
And you still have it with you.
Yes, I still have it.
So where are you from?
I'm from St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So that explains all that beauty with that skin tone and that little bit of an accent that has a little bit of mystery to it that I just couldn't stand. I was like, I gotta know. Where are you from? But it's beautiful. You're a beautiful lady, and you're doing beautiful things.
Thank you.
The community needs you. You know, this is a great event. So it is February 2nd.
February 2nd through February 7th.
Through February 7th. And where would we go to find out all the details?
you can purchase tickets or just to find out information on our website. It's Andy Street. Street is spelled out LB like Long Beach at .org.
Okay.
AndyStreetLB.org.
Okay.
And all the information is on there.
Well, that's wonderful. I understand that it would take you a whole year to pull something like this off.
Yeah.
With all of the artifacts and you didn't have to secure the location. They practically gave you the location.
Yeah, they did.
So, I mean, it does take a lot of work. And when you have council people behind you and the cities behind you, then it's a win-win.
We have a very special genealogy project that I failed to mention, in which two young men, ages 12 and 13, are going to talk about their family's genealogy.
Oh, wow.
And that's part of the education, but 12 and 13 years old. And they're going to go over the genealogy of their families. You can't miss that because it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Sharon Jackson, who is the person that worked with them, also wrote a book on Selma. And I should mention that we have two authors in residence that has written books. Sharon Jackson on Selma, and we also have Tensie Taylor, who's written a book on bullying.
Oh, wow.
So they will both be there and be able to talk about what their books is all about and sign books. So it's an event that has something for everyone. So I want to encourage everyone to come on out. It's really a free event. The only paid events are the gospel brunch. And as you can see, the pricing is amazingly low.
Yes, it is.
And the emotions. Those are the only two. And that's going to be a red carpet event, too. So you can wear your earrings, the fabulous earrings that
all
you
these
got.
Beautiful earrings. I don't know which ones to get. I want them all.
You can get all dressed up.
Yes.
Walk the red carpet, have your picture taken in front of the step and repeat.
Wonderful.
What can I say? It's going to be a blast.
To be a blast.
Yes.
Yes, it sounds like it is. Let's give out that website one more time, and then I'm going to give you the final word.
Okay. Our website is Andy Street. Street is spelled out LB, like Long Beach, .org. AndyStreetLB.org. I just want to, first of all, thank you so much for having me on. I'm glad that I'm here and able to share this with all of you, but I want to really share the wonder that is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And it's about our history. It's a Black History Month project that's ongoing. And I really hope to see as many of you there as possible, because this is something that we need to let everyone know that this is who we are, and this is what we've contributed to this society.
And we've done a lot, and we're going to have to do better and grab a hold of our children with things like this. This is a great way to start off. It's still the new year, still considered to be, the new year. People are still saying Happy New Year when you see them for the first time.
True.
So it's a great way to get started with the things that are going on in our community. We have to reach across. I don't want to say reach back, but to reach across and embrace some people sometimes we may not know. And this is a great way to get together with people who have the same thing in mind. This is a great way to get together to learn about history, about our history, and the history of humans. It's all really the same. It's just different cultures. We're all humans.
That's right.
So when you learn about someone else, you really in turn are still learning about yourself. It's very true. So we want to make sure we go out and support yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It is the third year that this beautiful, 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 amazing event has been around, and the emotions are going to be there, and there's going to be food on Sunday. What can I say? It's going to be a great place
address is the Expo Arts
Expo Art Center.
Center.
Expo Art Center, 4321 Atlantic Avenue, Long Beach 90807. And this is starting February 2nd. This is the first day after Black History Month starts. And Black History Month used to be a week, and they've given us a whole entire month. Well, somebody did. I don't know who did, but no, I think it was. I did study it. It was. I think it was Gerald Ford.
Yes, it was.
He gave it. Give me a high five. Ow. Yes. So we need to take advantage and do the right thing. We want to make sure we do the right things at all times, so the people that came before us will know that we're proud of the things that we have, our freedoms, because it was the blood was shed for us to live free and to have radio shows and to do events and make our own earrings and be able to sell. These things are a wonderful blessing, and it did not come without a cost, and we are reaping the benefits for sure. I know I am. So we want to thank Miss Laverne for coming into the community, and we want to thank Crystal for bringing me some great new accessories. So when you see me with these, you'll know where I got them from, and I'm going to send you Crystal's way with these great products. So we thank you for coming into the community. We're glad to be back, and we hope that you have an amazing week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.